So we are kayaking on the canal just off Dave's farm, but the kayak floats, which is a good start. I'm just in the middle of the canal, but there's a lock coming up. I'm struggling to keep the kayak straight. That's probably due to my ability, but the kayak feels quite nice actually. I'm sat. It's quite sensitive, but I think we're okay. There is a lock coming up, like I said, so we'll be approaching that shortly. Weather's lovely. It's quite nice. Nice day for kayaking on the canal, I guess. There we go. It's really difficult to keep it straight. I think hence the white water thing, you know. But it's good stuff. So we've got the different angle now. Still on the same canal. So just going back, and just went to the lock and back. I haven't didn't go over the lock yet. Just coming up to the drawbridge side of things now. So if I was to carry on past the drawbridge, I would be going to Endon and Leek way. The other way is Milton, where I've just been to the lock. This is a drawbridge, but I think I'll actually be able to get under this, so I think I'll try it. We've just been under the drawbridge, so we've gone the other way. I've actually managed to fit under the drawbridge, so that's probably better than getting out of the kayak and going through the lock, going around the lock. I've come to a bit of a crossroads, so I think left is a kind of docking station for someone's garden, and if I carry on right, it's just a further on up the canal towards Leek. So I'm not going to go left because that's up someone's garden. I was checking the Google Maps earlier, and that's what I came to. So I'll be going straight on. It's still going well. I've got the hang of it now a little bit more. I'm doing a much better going straight than I am side to side now. When I first got in, I was kind of going left and right, but yeah, see you on the other side. Just coming up to a bridge. Quite a nice bridge. Not come across any other boaters just yet. Lovely bridge. Like someone's docking thing here, and they've got a little garden. Very nice. Great. It's quite peaceful actually. I'm still going along the canal towards Leek and Endon. It's 7 o'clock. The weather's lovely. It's really peaceful. The water's really calm. Well, I wouldn't expect it to be anything but calm on a canal, but you know, on a windy day, I can imagine it gets quite windy. That's quite shocking. But the sun's out. Just enjoying the views. Just driving, paddling past some farmland. Not many people around really, which is quite good. I think I'm slowly coming closer to Leek. I think I'm there or thereabouts in Leek now, so I've done quite the way. Well, saying that, I've not really been paddling for that long, so I feel quite comfortable, to be honest. It's definitely it's a nice kayak to be in right now. I'm happy that it's functional. I'm not sinking down or anything, which is quite good. It's watertight. So yeah, see you soon. Just checking back in. It's still going along. Quite nice. I've noticed that I probably will need a spray deck. It's basically a thing that you put on top of your lap. That goes around the edge, around this section, to keep the water out. You can get like neoprene ones, similar type to the wetsuit material. So I'll probably be investing in one of them because I'm getting quite wet on the inside, my trousers, my shorts, from like the water going off the end of the paddle. So I'll need to definitely get one of them to keep that water out, so I can be dry. But for a start, it's not too bad. Now I think I'm coming up to a sign now that says where I am, so I'll update you when I arrive at the sign. Every person I come across, quite nice actually. They say hello and you know, and go by the day. I guess that's what I'm doing really. I'm just going by my day. Oh, there's another drawbridge I've just noticed. It looks like this one's up. So whether that means there's a boat coming through, or whether that means that they just leave it up. It doesn't look like it. Oh, it looks like it lives up. Like it just stays like that, because it doesn't look like there's. Oh, it just looks like a footpath. I'll show you now when I'll just turn the camera around. There we go. So there's the footbridge again. This is a footbridge, I think, because cars won't go on it. Yeah, we're just going through. Some people have got lovely gardens. Oh, there you go. Oh, it just says Stoke-on-Trent on the sign. So not where I am, on the canal line. But there we go, we're going under the drawbridge now. Or the footbridge, I don't know what to call it. I think, to be fair, this doesn't look like it's been down for many years. It's quite rustic actually. There you go. We're under. It's quite a nice paddle this is. I might do this more often. I'm not really too sure on the exact name of the part of the canal that I'm on. Because I know that each kind of canal has a name for each part. I don't know what I'm on. I'll have to find out a bit later on. But we've been going for a solid 20 minutes now. So yeah, still going strong. There's lots of flies I'm noticing. Loads of flies by the water. But it's probably because it's the canal, isn't it? It's where they like to hang around, I guess. The water temperature's quite nice actually. From what I can feel with my hands, I wouldn't like to swim in it, let's just say that, but the water temperatures isn't too bad. It's probably been warmed up over the last week that we've had the nice sunshine. But yeah, no, it's not bad at all. There's times where I'm kind of rotating to the left, and I'm not sure why. I'm still yet to figure that out. But so far so good. It's quite nice actually. I'll definitely be doing this more often, especially on a nice day. I think you can get pretty far. You know, it's nice. There's no one out on the water. I've not come across any boats yet, which is good. So, but yeah, it's very nice. Just coming up to another lock. I think I've got into a bit further into Leak now. Well, I don't know whether I'm in Endon actually. I'm not quite sure myself. But, there's a lock, so what I'll probably do is just turn back at this point, and yeah, I probably might get out and just have a look what's on the other side of the lock. See wherever I am actually. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? But there's some nice boats on the right here. parked up. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, we're just, as you can hear the water splashing. I do not want to get myself into that, do I? Right. Quite a nice, picturesque scene here, really. But yeah, there's this lock. I'm not sure if there is a place I can jump out and have a look, really. It's all quite high up. So I'll probably just turn back and maybe have a look on Google Maps what there is. But it's quite cool, actually. You can kind of see there's something going on the left-hand side. Not really too sure. It's like a bit of a water thing, waterfall, I don't know, water feature. But yeah, I'll probably turn back and there you go, look at this for a picture now. Kind of just realised how lucky I am really to have a place to launch, because I can't imagine myself launching from anywhere else on the canal, because everywhere you go you've kind of got to carry your kayak. Yeah, I'm just kind of heading back, just seeing where we get to, really. I've just turned around, so we've been going for about half an hour really, so it'll probably take me about half an hour to get back, and I'll have a good hour on the water. Just paddled past a fisherman. That was quite interesting. There we go. Got the sun now. Just thinking I should probably, when I get home, read up on the kind of rules and regulations on canal paddling, because I don't know whether to like keep to a certain side, or I'm just kind of going in the middle the whole time, so I don't know really. But yeah, it's lovely time on the canal side. There you go. I can't imagine myself doing long distance in this kayak. I can imagine it takes quite a big toll on your back. Not that I can feel it, it's just I can kind of imagine, I can start to feel where it would take a toll on a bit of a longer distance journey. But I think this would be great for what I need it for. I mean, stuff like this, it's lovely, you know, if I can spend a day just going on the canal, that'd be ideal. That sun is really hitting hard now, so that's lovely to see. Should have bought my sunglasses probably, but I'll know for next time, I guess. Just trying a bit faster. I was going quite slow before, but just trying to see what it's like up on, you know, when I come under some sort of speed. It's quite good, to be fair. I can feel it's definitely very agile. It cuts through the water quite nicely as well, so I can imagine in the sea when I need to get out past the waves, I think it'd be quite good. Like I say, no issues so far. I mean, it's a pretty good boat. Yeah, I can't complain. I really enjoy myself with it. Just going under the footbridge that we went past earlier, or that we went under earlier. Yeah, so going well. Get this shot for the viewers. Going under again. Lovely. Again, I haven't seen anyone else on the boats, which I'm quite glad about actually, because I think it would put a bit of pressure on me to, you know, if I was to see someone on a boat, or like even on a kayak or something, I think it would put a bit of pressure on to be like, don't fall out or something, you know what I mean? But, it's lovely, it's very peaceful. This would be lovely on a paddleboard as well. I mean, you know, it's so calm, the water's so calm, you can really kind of utilise that paddling and the standing up on the paddleboard. It'd be really good for that kind of stuff. Just looking on the right hand side, there's like think there's like might be a festival going on or something. There's like fences and like metal fences and stuff like that. I don't know, like you know what you have on a festival and stuff. For like queues and that kind of thing. So there must be something going on. Didn't notice it on the way up, so quite interesting. Don't know why, but I always thought the canal was quite scary. Just because obviously you see these big boats and stuff like that, and it's quite murky water. So whenever I kind of cycled through, I always never imagined myself really kayaking or doing any kind of water sport in here. But actually, it's quite the opposite, because it's quite peaceful. I think the area that you're in as well, it kind of dictates that a little bit. I'm in a kind of nice area for kayaking, so you know, in the time I've kind of not come across anyone either, so I can't really say much about the community aspect of it, but it's quite nice. I think the festival fencing that I was referring to earlier is from a thing called Auto Extravaganza, ran by a guy in the local neighbourhood, I think. I saw a sign for it. I think that's what it was. So there's lots of old tractors and old farm gear, well, farm equipment and stuff like that was being shown off, I think, and that you could like kind of bring your own and show it off like a bit of a car meet, but for tractors and for farming equipment. So yeah, the temperature's dropped a little bit outside. It's still sunny, but that sun's gone in now behind the clouds, so it's not as warm as it was when it was shining. But it's still quite manageable, to be honest. So still good. Just going under a bridge again. So it's quite nice actually. There's a few places here that I could kind of stop and have a break. So I think on a longer day, you know, if I was to do this activity for like an all day kind of thing, I could definitely bring some lunch, and I could probably get quite far if I'm going to be honest. You know, all day on this. I mean, I've only been going for an hour, so and I've got quite far in that hour. But I've been kind of taking it quite steady because it's my first proper go. But I can imagine I can get quite far. It's quite nice. I think definitely some seat adjustment needs to be made. It's just with the backrest really. I think it just needs bringing up a little bit so I'm a bit more upright rather than rather than I'm kind of leaning back now. So I think I should be upright when paddling really, but I'll try to figure that out when I get back home. But yeah, it's lovely. I'm kind of heading towards the back to the farm now. I'm not too far away from it, so it's quite nice. This is that kind of private drive I was talking about that someone's got. It's like a private waterway for them. So you kind of, it leads off two paths, but I think this is private because when I looked on Google Maps, it kind of was a dead end coming up to the end of it, so it's quite good actually, you know, having your own private little bit of launching station. You've got almost got your own drive, you know, if you want to get a narrowboat up there. I mean, if I lived on the canal and I had that kind of thing, I think I definitely would. So that's quite handy, isn't it, really? Very good. It's going underneath the drawbridge that leads to the farm now. Back at the farm now. This is where I got in. Just this gap here, that's where I got in from. So I'm just gonna have a little paddle a bit further forward, just to this lock, just to see what's on the other side of it. because I think my next venture, next time I come here, it'll be probably going this side rather than, I think this will bring me back to Milton, which will be quite good, you know. I can kind of continue my journey there next time, if I know what's going on. But yeah, I've been going for about an hour and a half now, so fair bit of time. It's been a nice evening, you know, this whole time. So I will probably head back after this, after I check this place, this little lock out, and then head back. So I've just wandered over past the lock, and I think it is just as simple as picking your kayak up and kind of walking over to the other side. So that's probably what I'll do on my next venture, because that looks quite good on the other side. It's a lot lower down. I feel like I'm quite high up here, and I think that will take me towards Milton, so that'll be quite a cool experience. There's a lot more boats I've noticed over that side as well. So yeah, we'll see really next time, see what we do next time, but I think I'll definitely be back here. It's been I've had a great time, you know, it's been a very nice time, so see how it goes.